Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Real People Off the Record. My name is Tony D, Tone Deaf from Florida. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, what up?
Yeah.
What up, man?
Sitting across from me, as always, we got Jay just chilling
In the building.
in the building.
In the building.
With the... I ain't even talk about your hair right now.
Oh, the
And
pineapple bun?
I wasn't going to say it, but... And on Zoom, we got Mr. It's Official Show.
Yo, what up, man?
Yeah. What's good?
Ain't shit. Living this regular people life, the real people life. You know
Real
what it
people
is.
life. Man, I'm trying to get a life. I don't know. Real life is getting expensive.
That's a fact.
I don't know. So, Jay, what we got going on?
Today we got a good family friend of mine. He's a friend of me, but he's really family to me. We started in the music business together. He was actually doing music for a long time. I don't want to get too far into it, but we got Zay Rodriguez in the building of TreyClef. We out here.
Yeah.
Hello, thank
See,
you
the
for
way
having
you
me.
said that, though,
Appreciate
makes
it.
me feel like I can't trust him because you say he's a friend of yours, not a friend of ours.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, he's
Oh.
Well,
Zay-
hopefully,
Zay's for
hopefully we get friendly today.
Mafia style. Tone know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. I thought we, keep that out.
what it is. If he's a friend of mine, you're an associate. No, and then if you're a friend of ours, you're a made man. I think that's
Yo,
it. Something
you're a
like
friend
that.
of ours. We could trust you. If you're a friend of mine, it means you gotta keep some shit under wraps.
Yeah.
Nah, Zay could be trusted. Zay could be trusted. That's for sure. He's a friend of ours.
So I can tell them where all the bodies are?
That's some
Yeah,
Godfather
yeah.
shit. Part 2.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't tell him about the kids though. He said no fucking kids, man.
Nah, kids are precious.
Yeah, that's
We,
right.
we keep them safe. We keep them out of the limelight. We don't talk about no kid. Oh, except for Jay's baby. How's
Yeah.
your baby?
She's doing good, man. She's eating, sleeping, pooping like they do, growing.
Remember, life is diapers to diapers.
That's right.
So you're just in the first stage, diapers.
Growing quickly.
Eating, sleeping, pooping. Like, do I need that life? No
Yeah,
paying no
right.
bills, no nothing.
Right?
I'll
Super
take
chill.
that life
I
all
don't
day.
know. I don't know.
So Zay, we in the building, man.
How you doing, guys?
Yes,
Thank you
sir.
for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Of course.
So what's the last project y'all
No
two
worries.
worked on?
Together, we've been working on songs mainly, just singles.
Yeah.
Nothing really like an album or anything like that.
Yep.
We're trying to get a compilation together, hopefully soon. But we do have probably got 8-9 tracks already.
You could just tell us Jay's lazy,
Nah, he works
can't
too-
get in the booth.
He actually works so much he can't do what he wants to do. But
Get him a
That's what we all
booth
doing,
on
I
the
guess.
tractor. I bet you he'll have some bars.
yeah. No, I'm sure if you
Right.
guys get a
Cutting
studio
those
in here,
loans.
he's gonna be rapping.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Well, in the new studio, there's a booth. We got a big booth.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
that's gonna be crazy.
In the works.
Yep, I'm moving to the new studio in about 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
2 to 3 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Of
a lot
course,
of
the
break.
week after I'm out there.
I mean, it is what it is. I can't help that. That's
you
how-
did that on purpose.
That's how leases work.
Hey, so show you could come help us back.
That's how leases work. I don't know, but it is what it is. So I'm excited. So you guys, you got to try to work on a compilation. I did hear a few tracks. Which one do you think he sucked at the most?
Actually, Johnny got bars, man.
Damn.
Nah, I got a couple not so favorite ones. You know what I mean? But
Nah, Johnny got bars. You know what
No, I know he does.
Johnny could write. He got a pen game.
Uh,
He got that pen game. You know what
speaking of pen game, my boy Isaiah doesn't write. Doesn't write.
I mean? It's debatable.
So,
Sometimes I do. Sometimes not. It's really the mood. You know what I mean?
you know, off the
yeah.
top.
Sometimes I'm too drunk to really remember, so I gotta write it down. You know what I mean?
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Yeah. So do you just go in the booth with the beat and just go off the top, or
Well, not
how
off
do you
the
do?
top. It's pretty meditative. You really just think of it in your head. And you
Yeah.
just pretty much remember it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess it comes out more yourself instead of reading something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know when you're reading it, it's just more automated as opposed.
it's more
to,
robotic.
Exactly, as opposed to like
Flow.
exactly flow, but you still get the lyrics in general. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It depends on the mood. Honestly.
So you don't have a preference that you.
No, not
Nah.
anymore. I used to do that. And I was like, I was all ego. Oh, I'm gonna write in my head. But it's like, nah, who gives a fuck? Just make the song. You know what I mean? And that's why it's just like that's more important. Is make,
Jay-Z
make
did
the
that.
song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the one that started that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But sometimes it's ego with guys. Oh, I'm gonna write in my head. I'm
I realized the more that I wrote, the more I changed it, and I couldn't get it laid it down. Now I do better when it's literally off the top, and I just flow off that.
Yeah.
Like I'll think of a concept, stay with the concept, and then just go with that. If I wrote it down, I kept changing it, editing it. Like I couldn't be satisfied with maybe I'll write a cadence down, a specific cadence,
Yeah.
but other than that, I wouldn't like a whole verse. I couldn't write it down. Like I would be unhappy with like probably 3, 4, 5, 6 bars out of 16, and just
Yeah.
rewrite all of it. And I'm like, damn it, just go in the booth and just see what I come up with.
Yeah.
That's usually how it comes up.
I feel you, bro.
So
Freestyling is like the purest form, really, man.
yeah,
It's a dying art.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
it is. It is. You know, it just the ability to stay on task in certain songs that. How do you feel that's the most challenging when you try to stay like when you choose a song concept? What is behind it? Is it like
Oh, definitely the beat.
Yeah.
It starts with the beat always. Yeah. It's what you feel. You know what I mean, and then you kind of get more complex from there.
hmm
Yeah, like if I feel.
So you
I don't
write
know
to
how
the
say
beat.
it.
You don't write a song and then connect the
I
beat.
do both.
Okay.
Do both. Yeah, yeah. I guess it depends. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm at the home and I'm like, let me write some stuff down, and then you're in the studio and you listen to a beat for the first time. You're like, I'm just gonna do it here, you know. And
Yeah.
when you do that, it's really the beat. It's really the beat. The beat tells you what you feel, you know, because every beat's different. You got hard beats, you got soft beats, and then from there, the complexity of emotion gets, you know, sad, angry, jealous, emotional, or you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? You break things down from basic emotions because you can't just write about always being sad. It's got to be sad about a girlfriend or
Yeah.
something dying. You know what I mean?
What do you think you write about most?
Sad breakup stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, just getting my heart broken. Pretty much. Yeah.
I understand.
Heartbreak Zay.
Same
I
old
mean,
shit.
I mean, heartbreak is a very powerful, emotion
Oh,
that a lot of people can relate to, but a lot of people do different things when they go through a certain, heartbreak and stuff like that. So, people can relate to it, but the way they express it are totally different things. And some people can put it into art, some people put it into anger, some people do a lot of different things. But using the art to do it is one of the outs that we choose to use, which is
That's
admirable.
why Adele's new album is gonna sound fire.
Yeah. Well,
Because she just got her heart broken again.
is she gonna find another one? I promise.
Hey, but I'm waiting for that album.
Yeah. That's basically what Taylor Swift always did. She would have a relationship, break up, sell a multi-platinum album, get a relationship, break up, write another one. Like that's literally her way of going.
Her pattern.
She's banking. I think they said something like 14 million a night for every show.
Yeah, I saw
Right
that.
now?
Sheesh.
Oh yeah,
That's incredible.
she's on her way to be a billionaire right now.
Good for
No,
her,
14 billion, not million.
Billion?
Yeah,
man. A show?
yeah.
Nah.
No.
Look it up.
There's no way.
So
I think her net worth is like a billion, maybe.
That would absolutely blow my mind. That would be fucking nuts. That would be a testament to inflation.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely a million, at least a million show. Like it's just her pay on a. It really depends on who's running the show. Really,
Yeah.
how much?
it is million. My bad.
Yeah,
Stand corrected.
14 million. That sounds.
Yeah, because I think Bad Bunny got the record right now for the most money made on tour for like.
Nah, Weekend just beat him.
He just beat him.
Yeah,
Oh,
The
shouts
Weeknd
out to
did,
the
yeah.
weekend, bro.
Weekend just beat Michael Jackson too.
Yeah.
Shouts out
Well,
to Mike.
you got to look at the value of money back then too.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Inflation, yeah.
when you adjust it for inflation, I don't think no one's touching Michael.
Yeah, yeah. I hope so. man.
Adjust it for inflation because we had like if you ever seen one of his shows, like you look and it's like just bodies like all the way down
Oh,
for
yeah.
like a mile. Like
Yeah.
you like I don't
The
think
ocean.
yeah, literally an ocean of
Yeah.
people. Like I don't think anyone will be able to touch Michael. I think we've had that conversation on the show before. Is that I don't think anyone will have such an impact that Michael did.
Now I'm not gonna lie though. When you said that sea of people, it reminded me of the DMX when he did Woodstock. I think.
Yeah.
And that shit was fucking.
But think about it. That
nuts.
was like Michael every show.
I know, but that was because it was like they were so. DMX comes on and
Oh,
you
yeah.
vibing to that.
Oh yeah.
And it's like to see all those people like that. That shit just literally like I couldn't imagine that shit would
Yeah.
make me cry.
I don't know if
see something like
I don't know
that.
if I could perform in front of that many people.
Endless. That's like an endless sea of people. You know what I mean? You can't even see the horizon.
Yeah.
The
What do you,
only
go
the
ahead.
most I've ever been in front of, I think it's like 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
That's a stadium.
That's a lot of fucking people.
That's a
I've
stadium.
been in
But it
the
was like it was a
stadium.
festival.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't performed at a stadium, but I've done work jobs on in a stadium, like in front of that many people. But to perform is a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
It's
You,
a high. It's a high that you'll never ever get in life.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people had to get high to in order to perform and
Yeah.
such just to deal with those nerves. A
Yeah.
lot of people had to do.
They're talking about they're something about Justin Bieber. I know y'all gonna be mad at me for even bringing him up. Whatever.
Already am.
Yeah.
But
That and that hairdo.
since he was since he was so young, performing in front of so many people, it's just like fucked his brain up with his endorphins and shit, and the
Yeah.
way his. So it's like I guess it led to some sort of depression or some sort of mental like unbalance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh yeah.
Just from like damn, how do you think about that? Like, what would excite you if you did that for work since you were 8, just performing in front of thousands and thousands of people? Like,
Yeah.
Nothing.
I
Keep
don't know.
performing.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you're a trained monkey. Just
yeah.
just going out, just doing the motions. Like at that point, because you don't know anything else, honestly. So I mean, I can't relate, but I, it's
it sounds stressful
Yeah.
for a kid to deal with.
yeah.
Yeah. it's
Speaking of
too-
being
It's
a kid in
stressful
the
for
music
anybody
game,
to deal with.
it's too early to be.
how young do you think you were when you started to really, I guess, appreciate music? And then what age do you think you decided, you know what, I'm gonna do music?
I started really appreciating music around like 10, 11. And then I started to want to really make music like 14, maybe 15. I think 14 I got my first keyboard.
Mm.
Messed with the basic stuff they give you, I guess, back then.
Was
I
it
think
FL Studio?
FL, yeah. I know they were giving
Fruity Loops.
they were giving out Ableton a lot back in the day, and now Ableton's hot with a lot of producers, you know. So that was
Really,
that was that.
Ableton?
Yeah, surprisingly, Ableton is actually really hot with producers. I'm
Hmm.
like, it's such an old program. He's like, yeah, but you can. I guess they, made it so.
I think
You
don't
can
they? I think they
detail
give it to
every
free
sound,
with
you know what I mean?
certain equipment. They give
Yeah,
it for
that's what I'm
free.
saying.
Like
That's
I'm like,
why-
why are they using
That's why I was
that?
like so confused. And my boy was like, "Yeah, bro, Ableton's hot right now." I'm like, "Oh, well, okay, whatever."
See, I've always been on Pro Tools. Just
Yeah, Pro Tools is the main one in the studios
Yeah.
for recording, but and then Reason, who I know was big out there.
yeah, we use
back in
Reason
the
as a
day.
beat maker,
Yeah, Reason was a good beat maker, but
and Fruity Loops was my original. I worked on Fruity Loops 1. That was one of the beats I was.
yeah, OG.
Mhm.
Man, you
Damn.
old.
That Fruity Loops
They
one.
didn't even have computers when we started.
That shit came on a floppy
Yeah,
disk.
You did it. I was spinning on vinyl. You're right.
Yeah, there was
And I
no
was
computer.
I was recording on DATs. DAT tapes.
Dang.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Mhm.
That shit came on a floppy disk. That's crazy.
So, what was your first album like that you bought?
Oh man, dude, I don't know, dude. I know Backstreet Boys was one of them, to be honest.
Okay.
I
Came
don't
from
know,
McDonald's?
the first one or the second one, Millennium? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm a lot older than you, so I
don't
couldn't
know,
even.
Probably not that much. Probably not that much.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't say.
Jay
But,
just looked at him like.
It's like, no, trust me.
But
I didn't do it this time.
The
I mean,
first
you look-
time you didn't do it. The very first time.
You look younger than you probably are.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that a lot actually.
No, honestly,
Surprisingly,
But
Don't nobody say that to you, brother.
I hear that every day. Every day.
Those are those are the old rich white ladies that go to your job and want free drinks. That's what it's like.
I'll give them free drinks, all right. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Was I saying Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Nelly definitely was not there, and then
Okay.
Ludacris for sure.
Luda.
Yeah, that was one of my first ones. I don't know, that was back in the day, man. I don't really remember too much, but I do remember the Backstreet Boys. It was like, damn,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They were hot. They were hot in 2000.
they were. They were. You couldn't go like a block without hearing the music.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Backstreet's back. All right.
nah, they are back actually.
They are.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
actually.
I've done a tour. I mean,
They have. They did a.
The boy band era was fun to watch. I wish we could have seen some more like
They
boy
sold a
band
lot of records,
scuffles.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Mad records,
Mhm.
bro. NSYNC still got hold the record for most of the first week, I believe.
Yeah, and Ron Perlman owns all that.
Oh yeah. Oh, he did them dirty too.
Oh
They
yeah.
got that the special on him or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Netflix.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Don't
crazy.
all those guys get done dirty after a while?
Yeah, but that's why people don't trust the record execs because of this guy. And well, I mean, they still do it, but now they just hide it in contracts. Honestly,
Yeah.
literally, that's what they do. I mean, they
Use that lingo.
yeah, and they know that they just want that money up front, and it's like, okay, here's 50K. Like, okay, I'm gonna make 5 million off you.
But you know what it is? I think the crazy part about that is that a lot of those dudes came from money, right? I'm speaking about like Backstreet and Sync. Like a lot of them have money. They were also like shows and stuff like that. When it happens in hip hop, you're dangling, let's say, 50 stacks,
Yeah.
$50,000 in front of a dude that his mom is on welfare.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna sign anything
Yep.
just to try to get out of that, So the record execs know that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah, they definitely know that. And like I said, they'll throw 50K, but like you got to pay that back too. It's like
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I told y'all my story. Remember, Hit was popping all over New York, and then he's still on the block doing what he's doing. I'm like, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's why much corruption's in the whole music. That's why a lot of people are doing it on their own, like
Yeah,
the self-promoting,
indie-
self-marketing, self-releasing,
The indie
self-distributing.
market is wild right now. It's nuts.
And I more praise to all that indie market. I support all the work done on the ground because you know what, they're not gonna put as much work into your album as you would. So
There's this
Shout
dude.
out to Young and May.
I don't even know if I should call him a TikTok rapper or an Instagram real rapper.
Rise.
But L.A. Russell, y'all heard of L.A. Russ?
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say Rise.
He
mm,
could spit, man. His flows a
Shows
little.
all
I like
acapella.
his flow, but something
Yeah.
about it's also a little like I don't know. It's like, But he got some bars. He got some good flow,
yeah,
and he's making a bunch of bread off of that shit.
Yeah.
Just like those little IG promo
He
videos.
throws
and shit.
mad game on there too, like spits a
Yeah.
lot.
well,
Spits a lot.
and I support also those YouTube rappers that pretty much just making money off YouTube and their sponsorships and all that stuff and merchandise. That's literally just going to them, but they don't have to pay anybody out. They like Crypt, what that one that did one of the boxing fights. What's his name from England?
I don't know.
KSI.
KSI, yeah. So that's where he started. He was a YouTube rapper,
Yeah.
and he's pretty good.
DDG, I know is a YouTube rapper, right?
Mhm. There's a lot of them. There's probably thousands right
Yeah.
now.
I think it's crazy that this day and age we have like what do they call that? Like working class rappers. Like
Yeah.
a rapper is making, 60, 70, let's say 80 or 100 even $1,000. They're not really balling, but
That's
Hey,
good
they
yeah,
know
money.
what they
that's
want to
good,
do for
yeah.
a living, so they good.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like if you do like I said, there are boots on the ground. Like they're pushing out their channel, their merchandise, they're networking, they're getting sponsors, they're getting these views. Like I think Crypt has over 5 million subscribers, and I think and he makes probably 200K a year easily. Easily,
fire.
and that's without like the sponsors, the merch deals. That's just from YouTube.
Because I'd say probably in my 12 years of being in the game, probably more, I probably have made about negative 25K in this motherfucking rap game.
I'm still negative, especially with with the current YouTube channel. I'm so negative right now. Like I don't even think I'll
But,
ever get out of it. But it
it's
is what it is.
It's a hobby. It's an art. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
It's like when you get past the age of playing football, you still want to play. You pay to play. You know what I mean? Even if if you still want to play, you pay to play. And that's what it is. Get to a certain point where it's like I still love to do this. I'll do it out of pocket. It might not be at the pace I wish I could.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
hey, it's still expressing my art. I still love it.
I mean, if you're still passionate about it, if you're still doing what you love, and you still you still want to wake up and keep doing it, just do it.
Yeah.
Like the only time that you stop is when you don't have it anymore. When you just don't have it in you to continue. And you know what? More often than not, I see people that still want to just put that mic in their hand and just go, or to put the pen in their hand and just write. Like people, keep pushing through, and they'll eventually, you just gotta. All it takes is one. All it takes is one.
I think Rick Ross dropped his first album at like 31, 32, something like that. So like
Yeah, but ain't
like
nobody beating Titty Boy, aka 2 Chainz.
Two
He was like
Chains.
42.
Oh
Mm,
He
yeah,
was
when
like
2 Chains
42 when
started
he
Yeah,
popping.
died.
no, he was old.
yeah. So I
Yeah, a
mean,
lot of late bloomers.
yeah,
All
like,
of
and they've been probably working on music for 20 plus years
it's,
before they even got heard.
Griselda, all them dudes are old.
Yeah,
They all 40
Older,
plus.
let me
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
older,
they're
yeah.
all 40 plus. Yeah, it's nuts.
But they
If
They're
they
hot,
stay with
old.
it.
Hit
hottest in
that
the
40
game.
plus. Jesus.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
I
no,
didn't say
that's
they was
true,
old. That's
especially in
like
this game.
that's what my mom told me the other day. She's like, I'm getting old. I'm like, nah, ma, you middle aged. Chill out.
Nah, that's what you're supposed to say to your mom.
That's why I stopped going to the clubs and stopped doing it.
That's not why I stopped going to the club. I stopped going to the club because they play trash ass music and it starts bumping.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about for
Pound
me.
Town.
I stopped being in the club and doing all that full time because it was just one music was trash. But yes,
Music trash,
but just to
especially
me
that
was just
EDM
like,
crap.
You didn't hear that new song, Pound Town?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear his show? This girl goes,
oh,
my
this
something
the one
pink
that's
and my something
yeah,
else is brown. I don't even want to say it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit is funny. I hear that shit and I'm like, yo, that's funny. I turn it up just because it's so funny. I love hearing
Well,
that
but
shit.
that's the state
It's
of
terrible. Yeah, it's
that's
the
the
state of
state of modern commercial hip hop right now.
Yeah,
Like there's no like
it's just the pure shock value, I guess.
that's it. That's what it is. It's it's
Yeah.
clickbait. That's literally the definition of
Yeah.
that's a literal definition of the current music now. It's whatever most shocking thing I could say on a record, like and whatever shocking thing I could put on a clickbait thumbnail. That's it. That's literally how they make their money. That's how people just click on it, and that's how they, especially TikTok, because they only need 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds for it to make anything.
Right.
So you just need that shock value, and that's why I can't like TikTok. Great, like if that's what you use. Great, you're making money. Great, but I don't condone it. I don't think it's an art. Now there's some good people that are on art, like some of the comedians and stuff like that, and some of the actual music artists that use it to just put a little snippet of their music, and so they can send them to the full track. Great, but the ones that are making mockery out of actual talent and art, I just can't get behind and I can't support it. And I think, one of these days, I hope that one of these days that people wise up and like that's garbage and just fucking delete them. Like, and that's what I'm hoping.
Never gonna happen, but you are.
Yeah. No, I hear.
It is what it is. I mean, if it shows my age, that's perfectly fine. But you know what? I'd rather be happy, knowing that there's some good music
No, that's a
that
fact.
people can learn to and learn from.
Especially since I just had a daughter. I'm like, oh Lord, I do not want her singing Pound Town.
Like I said, none of this music, none of this current modern commercial music, we're gonna be thinking about 30 years from now.
Yeah, wow. I mean, come on, man. They really put.
Yeah, WAP. Yeah, it's crazy. It's
N-
nuts. But hey,
none of
I guess
those
it's
in
like
30 years we're gonna be listening.
if
You think we're
ask
thinking?
certain people about it, I'm not saying any demographic specifically. I'm just saying they would say that you know what, it's women empowerment because they should be able to express themselves freely. And in a sense, I guess I do agree. But also at the same time, like when I hear people rap about like dudes rap about all the bitches they sleep with and all the hoes and I mean, I guess back in the day, like when I was young and immature, I was like, all right, that's cool. But like now I hear that shit. If that's all you got to say, it's like that's corny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
That shit gets corny after a while. But if you can sprinkle it up with some nice bars in between, and every once in a while you're like, hoes on deck, I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But if that's all you got,
Yeah.
it's-
Well, like I said,
I don't want to put any power. Yeah,
Uh,
you know what I mean?
well, I stick to it. Like right now, you put on a golden oldies, you're unfortunately listening to like 80s music and like 70s music. That hurts me to say, but it's true. That's what's on the oldie station now. But none of these songs are going to be on the oldie station in 30 years. None of these songs.
Nobody's singing that shit.
No,
It's
like
gonna be all Drake.
Yeah.
literally. Unfortunately,
Kendrick, maybe.
yeah. And that's going to be, and you're going to have
But
some
Drake's
grandmas
got good
bumping.
music, so,
Yeah.
he deserves it.
So that's,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
wild.
that's the
It's
state
wild.
right now. That's the state we live in, unfortunately. So, how do we fix it?
Blame Florida. That's what it is.
Nah, I blame for a lot of things, but I mean, I do. I really do.
So, you also sing too, though, right?
I guess, yeah. You can call it that. I'm not a great singer. I'm more like an average singer.
like a harmonizer.
Yeah,
I
let's
was
say
gonna
that.
say.
Yeah, like a harmonizer. I know how to play with my voice a little bit, maybe. You know what I mean?
Hey yo,
That didn't even sound really like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just felt
He's
like
reaching.
Yeah, yeah.
that was
it a
yeah, that
little-
was a little reach. My bad.
You know what I mean? But nah, I mean, nah, my voice ain't great. I know how to do a little bit some, but I know how to write good singing songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to write a good singing song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta know exactly what to say, know how much to say, and not do
Know
too
the
much.
bridges,
You know what I mean?
everything.
Yeah, you know what I
Spacing
mean?
Well, the
between the
hook, too.
bars
Exactly,
and the words.
cadences, exactly
Yeah.
the hook. Like I'm decent
It's
at
nuts.
that. You know what I mean? So I throw a little voice in, and I guess after Drake, everybody got a little confidence. You know what I mean? 'Cause Drake ain't got the best singing voice.
You know,
Mm-mm.
after I'd
He
say
fucking
after
does
T
his
Pain.
thing, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
Well,
T-Pain
T-Pain
can
had mad.
sing.
Yeah, he can sing, but he
He-
also did
he-
auto tune. Drake was like the first guy to really didn't like. He had auto tune songs, but he was like he didn't have it. He's like, oh, this man just going out there. I see
Yeah.
doing this thing, but it was good though. It was
Yeah,
like,
he mainstreamed
it was
it
good
for
for
sure.
like
There was a few
for
people
like
doing it, but
decent
he
singing.
mainstreamed
You know what I mean? And it kind of made everybody want to sing. And it's like it's crazy that effect.
His
man.
run is
Everybody
wild,
wants
yo.
to sing now. It's like
Yeah.
rappers sing now. Rappers don't rap. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So it's
well,
like
Tory Lanez went the other way.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why are you choosing
We saw him in
violence?
concert. He could sing. Really
You were there
well.
with me that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Green Iguana.
Yeah, he could
Shouts out to
sing,
Green
dog.
Iguana. I
He
don't
didn't
even
have
think
no.
it's
He
Green
didn't
Iguana.
have no.
Auto-tune?
Auto tune with him. He was just going. I'm like,
He had a lot of
and I
energy.
was looking at him. I was like, damn, he really can sing, bro.
He was one of those dudes
And
that
I'm
gave
like,
me the
holy
vibe
fuck, bro.
that I was just
That's
talking
what's up.
about, though. One of those, I got the hose and blah blah blah, and it's like it's
Yeah.
not somebody I would, it's like some people make music that shouldn't be glorified. I guess.
Well, some
it's
people
great
just
music,
some
but it's
people
not
just
really.
make music to get girls. That's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
the reason why people. If it's not for the music, it's like they
But his-
have ulterior motives.
His performance was fire though. He did. kill
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
didn't. I didn't know he could sing like that. I thought it was all auto tune, and he get on that mic, and it was auto tune. I'm like, oh damn, you're for real, bro. Good for you, bro. He could rap.
Interesting.
And he can sing. Yeah.
So now, if
I
you
mean,
think you could do a feature
he
track,
shoots girls, but allegedly.
Didn't he have a fucked up hairline?
Allegedly.
yeah, he brought that shit back to life. He
He's a
said he
Jamie
shoots
Foxx,
girls,
you know
but
what I mean?
goddamn, free. Nah, I don't even know if I can say free Tory.
We'll
Lanez,
say
man.
allegedly.
I'm praying
though. I
for
mean,
you,
they
bro.
say
That's all
he's
I'm gonna
guilty.
say.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
praying for
But this system, who knows, man? I can't trust nothing this system be doing, man. They
I
fucking-
don't know.
Uh,
He
You know
shot
what I
Meg
mean?
the Stallion though. If you're gonna shoot a girl, shoot Meg the Stallion. She's big as hell.
but
That's
shoot
probably
on
the
her
only-
butt at least so she won't fit.
She was gonna fuck Tory Lanez up if she got too close. That's
Yeah,
what I
you
would have
could
said if
tell
I was
she
Tory
throwing-
Lanez.
she's
Yeah,
whooping
that's
him
probably
up.
why he shot her, because
Which
it was
is
like,
probably
yo,
sad, you know
it's
what I
Meg
mean?
the Stallion versus
Yeah.
Tory Lanez with a gun. I kind of don't. I could see why he might do
Say
that.
it. Do it. Don't say it.
I mean, it's
I'm not
fucked
saying he
up.
should have, and
Leave it
I doubt she
alone.
was even getting aggressive like that. I'm not trying to throw no allegations out there to sound crazy.
That's why I
But
say,
I'm saying, though,
His
like,
aim sucks.
we weren't there.
if the scenario was Meg about to fight Tory and Tory had some extra defense on the side, I could understand.
Well, he's
a
like
little bit
5'8",
why he-
5'9".
No, he's like 5'5", bro. He's like 5 feet.
I was
Shorter
trying to
than-
give him the benefit of
He's
the
bigger
doubt.
than- he's smaller than both
Yo,
of
it was
us.
he was on a stage and looked
So
short.
that's why he got a gun.
Yeah, no, that's why it's like if you really think about it, we could all understand if it really was
And Meg Thee
that.
Stallion's
You know
not
what I mean? Like,
small.
you really
She's
think
a
you about to get your ass whipped by a girl? Nah, you're not letting that go. You're not
It's
letting
alright,
that
bro.
go down like that.
I'm wearing a bathing suit.
Yeah,
But, nah, it's fucked up.
I mean,
But he is fire. He's a good performer, a good
Yeah.
rapper. Unfortunately, man, you see how many artists are arrested now? It's
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
unbelievable,
yeah. The
bro.
hip hop feds are at work. So if you
Unbelievable.
could work with
I don't
any
even think it's
artist,
that. I just think these dudes are really just fucking up.
I think it's a little bit of
Like,
both.
a
They're
lot of
It's
trying
a
to
lot
live.
of bit of both.
They're trying to live what they're saying.
You know
and
what I
you
mean?
can't
It's
do
just like,
that.
Yeah.
you
Like you
can't.
gotta pick a side. You either gonna be a civilian and be a rapper, or you're gonna be a street dude. You really can't be both. And I know
Can't,
that
man.
sounds like such oxymoron. You wanna be. All
some
right,
can.
name one successful
Or at
rapper
least
that was
don't
in the
get
street.
caught. You know
Jada.
what I mean? Like, you
I
know what
mean,
it is? I
Yo
really
Gotti,
think,
Doing what?
I really think these guys don't know how to not get caught.
Yo Gotti.
And I think, you know what I mean? I think it's just, they used to be smarter gangsters back then. I think these
Yeah.
kids are just not that
And-
smart.
I mean, because they were talking about songs about
And there's
cutting
cameras
stuff on
everywhere,
the
first of
kitchen
all,
table.
You know what I mean? There weren't cameras
Yeah,
everywhere in
but
the 90s,
that's
you
what
know
I mean. Talking about it and doing it and living it is two totally different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I
Nas
think
is talking about the same thing, and Nas never did any of that a day in his life.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think 50 was a real gangster, though.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
But
50
once he entered
50,
the
you know
game,
what I mean?
that was it.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you got to
I
go
don't think-
clean.
but he
now
got
he's still
good
a
though.
bully.
you know, not many people jump in the game, you know, being a crack dealer from Queens and get a fucking good deal like he got from Shady Aftermath. You know what I
Oh, I was
mean?
gonna say not many. Do you remember who I worked for?
I was,
But
but yeah,
you said good deal.
yeah, that part, and even to get a bad deal, bro, it's like very rare that because I've known some artists that have been hot and still really, like you said, be chilling on the block, never really get that extra, you know, push that. But I
But
know they
that's my
drop
thing
songs,
though.
they do numbers, you know what I mean, and it's just like they just don't catch that mainstream take, you know what I mean? And
But that's the thing though. Like
it's
people like
rare.
that don't believe in themselves enough to invest in themselves to get out the hood. They
Yeah,
want to be real and stay in the hood. And unfortunately, when you stay in the hood, you're gonna get dropped as
Yep.
far as dead or you in jail.
Yeah,
You can't play both sides. Eventually, you're gonna get caught.
that's
it's
a fact.
true. It's true.
So if you could work with one rapper, artist, singer, who do you think you would work with on a track?
Ooh.
Jay just chilling.
Shit,
Definitely not working
if
with
you could have an
Kanye.
endless budget, bro, definitely use it for somebody else.
I think everything is mostly about chemistry, and
Yeah.
we have great chemistry in our studio. So that's the first thing. So it'd be tough. Who would I think I would get along with? I don't know, man.
Hmm.
I would love J Cole, Kendrick, of course Drake. You know what I mean? But
You don't think you'll flow with them?
I'd probably just make the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, realistically, I would make the hook and they just rap because I'm not gonna be able to rap with those guys.
Nah, I think you can rap with those guys, bro. I think you understand.
I'd have to maybe, but it'd take a long time.
You
You know what I
definitely have to
mean?
bring your A game though.
Yeah, yeah,
Stepping
yeah, yeah.
one
I
of
have
those
to bring
cats.
A game, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of somebody that's not in hip hop. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really listen to mainstream music, bro. Like it's that bad for me.
Yeah. The mainstream music, like I said, I was saying, it's not
You know what I
all
mean?
that. It's not. There's nothing out
Maybe
there.
maybe a DJ I'd like to work with
Yeah.
that makes hot beats. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't really know much DJs though.
But I think last week we were looking at billboards, and there was nobody,
Right? I mean,
nobody, no
it's
one in hip
crazy
hop
right now.
right now. Like,
It's crazy right now. You know, it's a weird time for music. It's just like that's why Drake is the goat, of course, but it's like
Mm.
he's had such a long career. It's like also because like there's nobody really coming out like
well, he's got no one to compete with.
that's slanging that heat right now, man. It's just like damn. You know what I
He's
mean?
just a name at this point. He's
Yeah,
just. I mean, he
he-
puts out.
yeah.
He's got loyal listeners,
Yeah,
loyal
yeah.
followers.
I mean,
I'm not
he's
talking
still
shit,
got
but
bangers, though.
he's literally got
Still
no one
bangers.
to go against.
Yeah,
Literally no one to
it's
go
crazy.
against.
You know what I mean? He's probably getting bored. He's probably like, damn,
Yeah.
nobody wanna, you know what I mean? J Cole drops every 2-3 years. Kendrick Lamar every 2-3 years, and that's cool. But
Kendrick didn't drop
dang,
none for like an 8 year
y'all
run.
gotta,
It felt
y'all
like.
gotta box with your boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's out there by himself, just fucking
Yeah.
swinging. You know, he's shadow boxing. Drake is shadow boxing.
In the ring with the belt
You know
on,
what I
like,
mean?
come take it.
Like come,
Yeah, I feel you.
somebody drop some heat, man.
But I think there's gonna be some artists popping on. I'd like to
Mm.
say I think this is a building point for
I
hip hop.
I feel like
rebuild.
bars are about to come back.
I
Randomly.
hope so.
You know what
I
mean?
need it to.
Like bars and good music, not just bars, but bars and good hooks, stuff like that.
Who-
I hope.
Who do you spend your time listening to the most? From like listening to. Who do you just listen to the most now?
If we're talking just music, I listen to mostly instrumentals. But if we're talking people with on the song,
Yeah.
Man, I'm listening to oldies right now, bro.
Okay. Wait.
That's great. Oh, you mean right now?
No. I mean, no. What oldies
Oh,
are you
who-
listening
oh,
to?
I just be listening to what's on the radio.
Really?
Yeah, like they got this random. I don't know what channel it is, but you know the channel that plays all the '90s and '80s.
Okay.
I just love music.
Probably rock the boats.
You know,
If you're listening to
yeah.
like Sirius or something.
Yeah, something like no. I'm
No, the
listening
'80s,
to-
'90s channel. Like they got
on
those.
the radio. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe 94.9. I don't really know,
Hmm.
dude. I don't think it's that one. But yeah, I love '90s music right now, man. I just
Nice.
you know what I
Okay.
mean. R&B.
They don't have like a good R&B now. We talked about it, like because it's not marketable anymore.
You know what I mean?
Like you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sell X amount.
Everybody wants to get, like Jay said, everybody wants the 20 million bitches, but nobody wants to get that one chick and pour out their hearts.
Yeah.
Niggas stop singing in the rain
Mhm.
and getting on their knees
And
and
stop
Yeah.
grabbing the
doing
air,
all
bro.
this.
Romantic shit,
Stop
yeah.
grabbing the air.
Once all that, once they stop doing all that, that's it. R&B was dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
romanticism left. Yeah, for sure, man. That's why I think Drake was so hard, bro, because he can do R&B and rap, and people just like, oh hell yeah, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a blend.
Yeah, like fucking ate that shit up, bro. Just fucking.
Well, I'm gonna let you know the one song that I listened to that Jay has sent us last night,
Yeah.
right? I thought you sounded really dope on it. I was
Oh,
like,
you
oh,
talking me or
okay.
him?
Yeah, I
Oh,
sent
me?
them. I
Oh,
sent them.
which one? The
Pray for
for
me.
me. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, yo, that was.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, the
That's
homeboy
yeah.
got something here.
Some
Like,
heart,
you
some
know, that
heart.
was
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that
that's
though, bro.
something I can like, you know, there's not much that I would say needs to be like fixed on that at all. Like
Yeah.
to
I,
me, it's a
I
complete
appreciate
song.
that,
It's a
bro.
It's a
complete
dope.
package.
It's a
Like,
change of pace from everything you're hearing today.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
Everything's so.
I'm a big fan of um hip hop R&B. I know that sounds weird, but like I like the factor when a dude pours out his heart rhyming and then he has like a dude on the hook,
Yeah.
you know, or a chick on the hook. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's like the R&B feel on the hook, but then the dude doesn't mind being like, yo, I was in love, you know, you played me dirty, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I like that aspect of it.
Vulnerability.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that.
You know, I'm
And I
hesitant
can't
on
find a
slow
lot of it
songs.
nowadays.
Well, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I need to start pushing that because I'm hesitant on slower songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you
A
mean.
lot of
You know
people
what I
are.
mean? Yeah.
A
Cause
lot,
it's
It's just
like
like
when you go to perform, you put a song on like that. It's like, how do I even like get
yeah,
lit to a
it's
song
literally
like
for
this?
songs
Yeah.
like that. You literally have to be in the right
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
can't just
You
be
gotta have a
anywhere.
following,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that know you for that. That song gotta be doing
Yeah.
numbers. People
But I
can't hear
appreciate
it.
that. And you tell me that I might have to, I might have to just put my all
I
on that
think
or
if
put
you
some
did
chips on
something
it.
like that and you collaborated with other R&B artists, to either do the hook or harmonize the hook with them, and then you float on it, or you got with other rappers, let them do the bars, and
Yeah.
then you do the hook. It shows your versatility in it, and
Yeah.
I think that's something that will make you get a little more buzz and catch people's ear. Like, yo, this kid could really sing. Because
Yeah.
I said you could sing because I think you could sing. Like
Oh, I
I didn't.
appreciate
What
that.
I heard, I was just like, oh, all right, this is different.
Yeah.
You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So that's just my. But again, I'm a little bit older, so I tend
a
to look
little
at
bit.
different. I tend to look at different things.
See, it's not me, bro. It's not me.
Not today, it's not you, but it
Damn.
always is you.
Anyway, but all those
Next
links,
Wednesday.
all those links will be in the description below if you guys want to check it out.
For sure, for sure.
Oh,
Done.
so go listen to that.
Uh,
Ayo.
you want to plug one of your top ones? What's your top top track right now?
Like what I like or like
Yours.
doing numbers.
What's your top track that you feel that gets the most?
I don't know, man. A lot of people give me
Because I'm looking at SoundCloud right now.
good. Oh, that's back in the day. What do we
Mm-hmm.
have on SoundCloud right now?
Yeah,
You got
old stuff.
Your whole tapes on SoundCloud.
I think so.
Yeah.
I
I
might
got
have
like
a couple
my
tapes on
first tape
SoundCloud.
on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
We got man, I don't know what's on SoundCloud like that.
Oh.
So you said old stuff. Where can people listen to everything you got going right now?
New stuff, I guess, just Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube's got everything.
Yeah, we got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff sitting in the safe right now.
Yeah.
So it's really hasn't been put out yet.
YouTube's got a lot of the main stuff though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Kinda
Lot-
waiting.
Yeah. YouTube's got a lot of stuff that's not really licensed, you know what I mean? Which is not good, but it's still up
Well, as
there,
long as
you
you're
know
not
what I mean?
monetized, they won't fuck with it.
Exactly, that's what I thought. If you're not trying to make money, they're not gonna say that. But yeah, YouTube's got most of the stuff. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on all the major platforms.
Mhm.
You know, we just go through. I go through distro. Isaac goes through
I thought he did this show
United
too.
Masters.
Yeah,
Isaac
Oh.
goes through that, and then you're on.
I'm on distro.
I think I put you on distro. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm on distro.
Hmm.
pretty much the main ones. But YouTube,
Yep.
yeah, if you want to.
I only got like
YouTube, you know
3
what I mean?
songs going right now. I think streaming, and I haven't really put there. I put them old songs, just to have them up there and see what happens. But I haven't been pushing them,
Yeah, no,
But
But like I told the other artists that come on here, like your song that you tired of listening to, or you tired of hearing, or you tired of playing or whatever. Somebody's gonna hear it and it's gonna catch another win. So you can't sell yourself short by not putting that up.
yeah.
fact.
Even if it's an old video, even if it's old, audio with just a picture of you or whatever the case is, you want it on there to gain all the momentum on your YouTube because somebody, like I said, somebody might hear it and then all of a sudden they bumping it and then somebody's in the whip or around them, they're like, yo, what's that? Now you got a new fan because they were
Mhm.
bumping that because it's easy access. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you can never sell your stuff short. Like I said, the more exposure you get, the more you push it. Like I said, all it takes is one, and then literally it can go anywhere. Honestly, so I'll put whatever tracks or albums that you want to put in the description. I'll put down there.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
look at Jack Harlow.
I send you a link. You said what?
Jack Harlow, he popped off with like, well, actually, I found out he was grinding for a long time, but
Mm-hmm. Like I
that
said,
one
all it takes
song,
is one.
that
That's
one
what
hit that
that's
he
what we're
had,
saying though. Like
yeah,
you grind for mad long and then it clicks.
And
You don't
sometimes
know
it's
how it's gonna click.
yeah, sometimes it's gonna be a track that you never thought would ever pop. That shit just someone listens to it and they're like, wait a minute, and then just retweet it on TikTok or whatever, and it just boosts.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
Take off.
yeah, any track could do it, honestly.
yeah. It's crazy how it is.
Yep.
That's why we're lucky, for the internet. 'Cause really anything can go.
changed the whole game for
Back in
sure.
the day, you had to.
Yeah, but we also complain about possible dilution of art
Yeah.
being out there. And
So much stuff.
There's so much content out
Yeah.
there. There's so much. It's just your ability to separate it and make yourself different than what it is, and just get lost in the shuffle is what we have to avoid. A lot of artists can't. Unfortunately, sometimes they do get lost in the shuffle. And there's a lot of like diamonds in the rough that we just happen to stumble upon randomly, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, listening to Spotify pick it randomly. Like it really just can take anything, honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think on your track list? Do you think that would pop?
There's a song with me and Zit called "You Can Tell."
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little. It's got a little. I kind of paid homage to the Bee Gees.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that song, man? The most famous one. Staying Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Staying Alive. I put a little bit. I think that's like a club banger because the beat's fast. It hits. I'd say for that, I'd say that's probably one that would go. Because I don't know. I like slower songs, but man, I always love a club banger, man. Like a good club banger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's wholesome. It's not just getting drunk, fucking bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it really puts you on some game. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said,
Once in a while.
don't sell club bangers short, because people make careers out of just putting out club bangers.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
No, I mean,
so
the biggest career you possibly could have is probably just from club bangers.
Yeah.
honestly.
absolutely.
But
But
I love me a good club banger, man.
like I think I mean I spoke about him before, but like Joe Budden, like people only know Pump It
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah.
Pump It Up in the Club. That a lot of people just know that song
Yeah.
from them. I mean, they don't know he's had albums and lyricism and all that stuff, but Pump
Some
It Up.
people don't even know Joe rap now.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So a lot of people don't even know Joe rap right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And also, I mean, Flow Rider, same thing.
Joe Budden weird.
He stayed in the club. Boy,
Yeah.
It was hot for a long time.
Yeah.
That man jerks his dog off. I don't know.
Whoa.
Joe Budden, bro, he said it.
No way.
Bro, look it up, bro.
I don't want to look
bro.
it up.
I mean,
He
you're not
said
gonna,
some-
you're
he
not
said
see a
some
good
questions.
It doesn't matter. I don't want to look it up.
Nah, he didn't. You don't see him doing
He
it.
said some
He
questionable
talks about
stuff,
how he did it or doesn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Lord.
He's like,
Whose
you ain't never
friend
did
is
that.
this?
You ain't never.
Whose,
ain't-
whose friend is
Bro,
this?
I'm like, yo, that's crazy, Joe. He wildin', bro.
What did they say to us? Podcast? What they say?
Yeah, I think it was his podcast, bro. It's like one of those. He's probably trying to just get a viral moment,
I
We
mean, I
just
don't
lost
know.
we just lost some listeners on behalf of JJ.
Nah, that's not mine.
YouTube
That's
just
Joe
blacklisted us for saying
Listen,
it.
we're gonna bring him up. We gotta mention the questionables.
I mean,
he said some
his
weird
whole
stuff
life
before.
is questionable sometimes. But like I said, I like his music.
I'm not gonna lie to you. As a podcaster, I really like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
As a rapper,
I like him better
couldn't
lately.
stand him.
That might be his
See,
call.
See, I like his music. I like his art. I like his.
I like him when he's not
I like his
being that-
lyricism.
That
No, he's
old
definitely
bitter
got
Joe.
bars.
When
I
he's
like the
when
bars,
he's cool
but I'm
and
talking
chilling,
about. I'm just like I used to know his uncle before he popped, and his uncle was like, "Yo, my nephew gonna be the one," and I'm like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says that, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I found out it was Joe Buttons. I was like, your nephew is trash.
yeah.
He wasn't really spitting at the time. Like he
Yeah.
was, but it wasn't popular. Like you said, it was the
He had Pump It Up,
Pump It Up,
and he
you know what
hates
I mean?
that
It was
song.
that.
He
And
hates that
it,
song.
but bro, you know how
guys
many
are-
rappers hate the popular song?
Yep.
Jim
Yeah.
Jones hates Ballin'.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I love
Like,
that song. I love that song because the New York Giants did a whole thing to it in 2007 when we went to the Super Bowl.
Mm,
So that's
that song is fire.
glorious.
Mm,
Glory
I fuck with
days.
that song.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
it's alright. It's like a
shout
New
out-
York
shout
anthem,
out to
low key.
Eli.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It really is. So.
You said shout out to who?
So
Eli.
you
Eli.
from?
Oh, I thought you said D Block.
Oh,
Eli.
shout out to Eli. You born in New York?
Nah, I'm from Miami.
Oh,
I'm just saying
okay.
shout out to Eli because he got lucky as fuck.
Twice.
Twice?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, y'all remember that bomb that he threw? Or
You
was
mean
that
the-
Aaron
you mean-
Rodgers?
Tyree when he caught it on
You
his
mean the
head
greatest
like this?
catch in the history of
wasn't-
NFL sports?
So it was him. That was. I mean, Aaron Rodgers got a couple good ones. too.
Aaron Rodgers got a bunch of good ones.
Yeah.
I used to watch
No,
Aaron
he's got
Rodgers just go
one,
like
like,
this,
you
and
know
when he,
what I
I'd be like, oh my god, he did it again.
Mm,
And then sure the fucking
what
Aaron
the
Rodgers
Hail
gonna be
Marys?
Those Hail Marys were ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers is like almost cheating. It's like, how the fuck is he doing this?
And it's crazy.
Aaron
I feel
Rodgers is
like
gonna be trash this year on the Jets.
Yep, he's
yeah,
done.
the Jets are bad luck.
Right.
No disrespect to the New York Jets, but they're just one of those teams.
They're gonna have a good defense though.
Shouts out to my brothers who are
Those
both
teams,
Jets
bro.
fans, and
Yeah,
you know,
crazy,
they're
right?
loyal, I guess.
I mean, their offense is still. If when Brees Hall comes back, he's a dangerous running back, and then they got a couple wide receivers that could be deadly too.
I
So
hope they give Aaron Rodgers some weapons, man. He's not going out there like he did with the Packers.
I mean,
He got a couple good guys.
Wait,
No.
you a Jets fan?
Nah, hell
Oh, I was about to be like, all right, cool, interview over. Get this guy out of here.
uh,
no. Nah, I guess I would say I guess I have to be a Miami fan. I mean,
That's what I'm talking about. See, he can stay forever now.
oh, you fuck with Miami?
yeah.
Miami's my
Hey,
team,
oh,
right
no
now,
way.
baby.
I've never seen
yeah.
two Dolphins fans in the same place at once.
That's crazy.
Ah. I'm actually going to the Giants and Dolphins game
Oh yeah,
in Miami. Yeah,
That's sick.
that
In
sounds
Miami?
fire.
yeah.
I might.
It's
I
on
might
the
fuck with you.
That sounds
October
fire.
8th or 7th or 7th or 8th.
October
One of those.
I wonder what's gonna happen to T.O. 2-0.
Tua, he
2-0.
gonna get another concussion and he's gonna retire.
Bro, he needs to.
I hope not. That's crazy.
Watch your
God
mouth.
forbid. God
That's
forbid.
what's gonna happen.
I feel
No,
like
listen,
they'll be
God
able to get a
forbid.
good
Hopefully.
He's
quarterback.
already got what
Nah.
3?
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
And they
it's
threw him
just-
back in there. He's out there like, yeah, let's go running back. I'm like, yo, get this guy
Nah,
off
he's
the
gonna
field,
be
bro.
alright because they're about to sign
A good
Cook.
backup.
Cook.
They give
The
Dalvin
running
Cook.
back.
Oh, hell
Dalvin
yeah.
Cook. Yeah.
He actually they declined. He declined that
No
contract.
way.
Ooh.
No, did he?
Yep.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it was. I got the news feed.
They did
Yeah.
it with the numbers. So.
Yeah,
I
he
might
was
have
like,
to, I might
nah.
have to hit up.
He was like,
I might
nah.
have to hit him up.
He's got a lot of there's a lot of free agent running backs out there right now, which I'm surprised about. Kareem Hunt's still out there, Dalvin Cook's out there. You got who else is out there?
Who's gonna play quarterback?
Ezekiel
for the
Elliott?
Bucks? Ooh.
Quarterback for the Bucks. I think they got what's his name?
Jay.
Bum
Who?
The guy
Jay.
from the Browns.
Mayfield.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got Mayfield.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's questionable. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
is.
if you could win with Cleveland, bro, I ain't putting nothing past you, bro, because it takes.
Yeah,
it
but
takes a
Cleveland,
lot.
he had some weapons though, didn't he?
I don't know. When he first got there, bro.
Oh yeah, when he first got there. No.
Like, shit.
That's another
with all those
team.
first round draft picks or top 5 draft picks that the Cleveland used to get, I'm surprised they don't have like the best team
Yeah,
ever.
right.
That's another team doesn't have good luck.
You know what it really is, though? Nobody wants to live in Cleveland.
Hell no. Who? Ohio. Who
Yeah,
wants to go to
no.
Ohio?
Who the fuck wants to build?
Why
a
do you think
franchise?
LeBron left? Ain't no one got to be staying in Cleveland.
Now, shouts out to Cleveland, though. It's all love. I've never been, so I was just joking mostly, but I would imagine. It's
Nah,
kinda-
I'm not joking. Fuck Cleveland.
Yeah, there's nothing about Ohio that interests me. to be
What's
honest.
good in Ohio? Please tell me.
Buckeyes.
Joe Burrow?
The Buckeyes.
You know what's crazy?
Hey, he leaving it after his contract. He gonna leave.
You think so?
You know what I found out about Ohio? There's mad Dominicans in Ohio.
What?
Like there's
Really?
like little Washington Heights in Ohio. Because I
Name it,
was chilling with my boy one time in the Heights, and I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. I was like, yo, what you doing this weekend? He's like, oh, I'm going to Ohio, and I was like,
I gotta
I'm like,
hear
"Then
how
go
it's.
to Ohio,
Huh?
nigga."
I gotta
He
hear
goes-
straight
he goes-
Dominican dude say Ohio.
Yeah, he goes-
I've never heard it. I gotta hear it now. I don't know.
but he was like, yeah, my family lives out there. I was like, they got Dominicans in Ohio. He was just like, yo, there's like this little pot. It's like Kissimmee or like, fucking, what, Washington Heights. There's just
Yeah.
mad Dominicans in this little part of Ohio. I was like, yo, that's bug. Ain't nobody ever looking in Ohio for Dominicans.
They
Yeah,
got little
nah.
Domingo over there.
Basically, like,
Little Domingo. They probably call it that.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Probably.
if you guys back home want to move to Ohio,
That's Sunday.
don't.
Don't.
I bet it's
Stay-
cheap as hell to live there though.
I probably not, honestly.
depending on where, probably. Right.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if it was expensive.
But-
It
So
is
what,
on-
nation-
it is
what
on the lake.
nationality are
You know
you?
what I mean? Puerto Rico, Colombia.
Puerto Rican and Colombia.
Yeah. It's a little mix, yeah.
Mm.
My dad's Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Mom is Colombian from Colombia. Barranquilla. So,
That's
Okay.
fire.
yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Colombia, bro.
Yeah, me too, man.
That's like on my
I
bucket
gotta get my
list.
passport.
I used to have. I'm glad my
Colombia
wife
is-
don't watch the
I
podcast.
feel
but I
like
used to
that's a
have
sketchy place
craziest
to
crush
go.
on Colombia.
Yeah,
Me
yeah, they're
too.
Beautiful women. Yeah.
Me too.
I feel like that's such a sketchy place to go.
Why?
I don't know, man. Like my friend's dad was like a politician out there, and he told me that his dad got kidnapped and shit, and I was like,
Yeah,
fuck
you gotta
that place.
move the way you move in, like you in a third world country.
That's
You
just
can't move the way you
crazy,
move
bro.
out
You
here.
probably have
You can go to
beef
the
with
corner-
cartel.
You can gotta go to the corner store and just pick up Coke and Coke.
Yeah,
Bro.
I don't know what. It's just I don't know. I could do big cities because I feel like I know how to navigate them. But when you're talking about like country, sketchy,
So you never been
third
out the
world
world, Joe?
countries. I mean, I've been to
I mean,
Jamaica.
out the world, out the country.
Yeah, I've been a few places,
You
but
ever been
I
out of
I
space?
mostly stay where the
Word,
tourists.
you
at.
saw that,
Yeah.
right? I was like, nigga, you never been out the world, nigga. What's up?
You ever been to the moon, nigga?
You never been.
You ain't never seen
I'm
an
gonna let you get away with that
asteroid.
because you're a dolphin. I'm gonna let you get away with that because you're a dolphin fan. But nah, you never been out the country, bro.
Yeah, I have, but mostly on like a
Wait.
cruise or some shit. I've been to Canada. I've been to.
Hey, we went to
Cosmo
Canada
Canada
don't
together.
count. That's like New York.
We went to
Yeah.
Canada together.
Shit was fire. We
Niagara
stopped in
Falls,
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I like Canada,
Shit was chill out there.
Canada's gas.
It was
bro.
dope, yo. I went to one of the scariest
Except in
haunted
the winter.
houses I ever went to.
except in the winter.
We went in the winter.
Fuck
we had
that.
a snowball fight
Fuck that.
in Canada. You
Fuck
remember?
Yeah, it was
Fuck
dope. We were
that.
young enough to where we didn't think about the cold. We was just
Yeah.
it could be
Yeah.
negative 3 degrees outside. We're gonna just run some laps.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
We had all this
Yeah, we had that
rambunctious
energy. You know what I
energy.
mean? Kids
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
I've been to Canada. I've been to Vancouver. I've been to Toronto. I've been
I would love to go to Vancouver. They got
Yeah.
good butter.
They're
out there.
expensive as shit.
Where did we go again?
So expensive in
Vancouver's
Vancouver.
super.
We
It's
went
like
to Niagara
Aspen.
Falls.
But right across
It's
there was
so-
a city right across
It's Niagara
Niagara
Falls,
Falls.
Canada.
No,
It's
it's,
split
it's,
too.
it's another city.
Vancouver's on the west coast.
Name. I remember it was a city.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I can't
Vancouver's
think
north of Seattle.
Could have sworn we was in Niagara Falls,
Yeah,
Canada. We crossed. Remember, we crossed over Niagara
Mon-
Falls Bridge,
Montreal.
and you just.
Montreal's
I don't
nice.
think it
No,
was
we went
Montreal
there.
or Quebec?
Oh,
is on the other
Quebec.
side,
Yeah.
right?
I have no idea, man.
Yeah,
It was so
Quebec's
long
northern
ago.
Ontario. Yeah.
It was a good time though. It was a lot of.
But yeah,
gothic
when you
people
go
at
out the
that time.
country though, you gotta move like you out the country
Yeah.
because they could spot you from a mile away, bro.
Unless you're in Canada.
Spot you
That's what
from
I'm
a mile away. Unless you in
Yes,
Canada. I mean,
it's safe
even in
there.
Canada.
No,
my
You
little
gotta-
bro-
you
There's
gotta
probably
just,
bad
you
parts
gotta
of
just
Toronto.
put,
Yeah.
Oh, there's super bad parts of
Yeah.
Toronto.
My little
But,
bro was
like-
out there in Puerto Rico and he went to go buy some weed and he told me the whole story. I'm like, bro, you wildin', bro. You know how many murders there are
Nah,
in Puerto
Rico could get gangster, boy.
It's
I heard
wild
it's
out there,
wild,
man.
yeah.
It's bad
I'm going
right
to
now.
Puerto Rico in August, and my wife was like, "Oh yeah, we're going to this party. It's like in the middle of nowhere." I was just like, "All right, cool." And she gave me that look, and I gave her a look. She was just like, "I know what that means. Your friends are coming." I was just like, either that or they giving me that thing to make sure I'm good and you good. Like I'm not. Playing
Yeah,
with-
that's one
like,
thing. Like that's why I don't like
bro,
traveling
you
much. But if
bugging.
I don't have a gun, bro, like
Yeah.
you so vulnerable in other countries.
Yeah.
You
bro.
naked.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. You dead ass naked. That's why I was like, man.
It's like you don't want to bring cash because you don't want to get
Yeah.
robbed, but then you also want to have some cash. If they do rob you, you don't want them to kill you because you ain't got shit. It's weird.
Most
why I'm
gangster
like-
shit I ever been into was, and you know where else there's mad Dominicans at? And I'm Puerto Rican. I don't know why I keep talking about Dominicans, but there's mad Dominicans in Naples, Italy.
What?
Yeah, mad Dominicans. I remember performing in Naples, Italy, and we got jumped. They tried to rob Nori.
The
and
DDPs?
They jumped. Huh?
The DDPs?
I don't know who they were, but I know we came out the
Dominican
back.
what?
Well,
Dominican
Nori
dope?
went
The Dominicans
first.
don't play.
And he was coming out the back door, and they tried to jump Nori, and I had a champagne bottle in my hand, and I saw like they were getting busy. I just started knocking niggas over the head with the champagne bottle.
It's space, boy.
Yo,
Let's
did,
get
did,
it.
did, did it make a Dominican noise? did it have an accent when it went bang?
But the only reason I say that was mad Dominicans because everybody had like the Dominican flag,
Yeah.
around their head or around,
How'd they
and
get
were
there?
all on stage with us, and we were like, all right, cool, we good. And then when he walked
We
out
just
the
kept
back
floating,
door,
Poppy.
they
We
tried-
kept floating. We in Italy. That's it.
yeah, like niggas tried to rob him. Yo, I've been around, bro. There's Spanish people all
That's
over the place.
crazy.
I've been to
We stopped. Though.
Belgium, and there was mad Spanish people in Belgium, like
What?
Mexicans,
No way.
like Guatemalans, like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and Belgium. And I'm like, how the fuck y'all know these songs? And then I realized they were Spanish.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of Germans in South America too, bro. Like
Yeah.
Nazi Germans.
Yeah.
Bro. Like it's
Oh,
wild.
yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that.
Yeah,
on
it's like a
the news,
whole
yeah.
town in like Colombia or
Yep.
somewhere.
Argentina.
Well, they
Argentina,
they say
right.
that's where Adolf Hitler really ran to. Like,
Yeah,
they
they
said he
all
ran
went
down
down
It was
South America.
fascism in Argentina.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
They talking
like
about.
Ecuador and all that stuff.
I was watching a show called Finding Hitler or some shit like that, and
Yeah,
they
it's
showed
nuts.
like they pulled up on these people's house and they pulled out this
Doomgewagen.
Nazi stuff, and they're wearing gloves
That's
when
not
they
a real
touch it,
word.
and I'm like, yo, these
Volkswagen.
guys are clearly
Volkswagen.
very. These people are prideful of their Nazi heritage. It's wild.
So if you could go, so if you can go to one spot anywhere, where would you want to go?
In the world.
To move or visit?
No, just to well, one to just visit, and then the second one, where would you want to perform?
Oh, just to visit first, man. I would want to go to Africa for sure. There's a lot of places.
Did
Man,
you hear
that's
that it's
tough.
splitting in like two continents? Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Did
It's
you
like a
hear
little
that?
fault line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
there's a fault line that cracks so much. They think an ocean's gonna get filled. Like one of the oceans is gonna get filled into that hole. So now it's gonna separate the two.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where in Africa, but that's what's
That's
yeah.
pretty
See,
cool, man.
The white people in South Africa do it again.
Nah, I don't think it's that far
It's cool to
south.
see the world go through its phases and shit, man. It's nuts. It's nuts how that shit.
But
works.
Africa is one place you want to go. Where would you want to perform?
Perform?
Same.
Nah, I want to perform in my hometown, Miami, baby. We gotta get it done. You feel me?
Mm.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hometown is where I want to perform.
What state? What venue?
I'm not familiar with most of them. I guess the stadium was that
The Hard Rock Stadium?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe AAA, or it's not AAA
Yeah.
anymore, is it? It's FTX Arena.
You talking about the Heat?
Yeah,
Where
where
the
he
Heat?
play.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I like that one.
You
I'd
see
like that
AA
one
or
better.
AAA Arena?
I forgot what they
Double A?
renamed it.
Because the Heat's
Now,
right
yeah,
there
it
by
is
the beach,
FTX
bro.
now, 'cause I'm like FTX, the fucking crypto shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Isn't he bankrupt?
FTX, yeah.
Right?
Well,
That was
I don't
Eddie,
know.
right?
I don't
That was
know
Eddie,
if
right?
they were under litigation still.
Yeah, that's
Crypto
what
is
it was.
wild. I still don't understand that shit.
Yeah, Bang Bros tried to take over the,
Yeah.
the stadium.
No
name.
way.
Yeah, it was gonna be
Yeah,
called
they put
Bang
it-
Bro.
They
yeah,
was
they
like,
put a
hell
bid in.
nah, bro.
Why not?
They said hell. I know. They
They
was
should just
like,
go for the
hell
big
no, we-
dogs and just call it Pornhub Stadium.
I
That
don't
would
think
be
Pornhub makes that
hilarious.
much money. Honestly.
Pornhub arenas.
I don't think Pornhub makes that much.
They made a lot of money off of me. You feel me? No, I'm just playing.
Nah, who
Wait,
buys
you
porn?
pay?
Who buys porn?
Don't question my lifestyle. I'm just playing, baby girl. I don't like that stuff. Man.
No, he's not.
There you go.
Lying.
It is, bro.
He's lying.
I don't even know Pornhub.net.org. What is it? I don't know.
Such a
Dot
liar.
gov. Controlling porn.
Put PO in his search browser, and I guarantee you it's coming up.
Home became the feds for real.
Damn, nah, it's a brand new phone, bro.
Jesus.
Oh, that gets connected to all your Google
Why is it
accounts.
so sticky? No, I'm just playing. All right, this just got real weird, yo. This shit just got.
Really weird.
We started talking sports, then like
Yeah.
real estate, and
I
then
mean,
like
we just talking
masturbation.
what it
We just
is.
talking. We
it
vibing.
just started flowing.
Be your meat.
Mm,
Whoa.
I'm
I-
not talking about that.
Hey, hold on.
That's my other
That's
podcast.
Joe Budden,
That's my other podcast.
That's the sticky stuff that's on the curtain behind.
That's
What-
the sticky
exclusive
icky.
Where do you
Content,
think you're at?
man.
This isn't Adam 22, bro.
Whoa! Speaking of,
Yeah, those dudes
what are your
are
thoughts
weird,
on
bro.
that?
Those
On
dudes are
Adam
weird.
22.
Oh, the viral situation going on with him and his wife.
Yeah.
Something
Who?
about I was listening to it on the radio
It'd
today
be
while I was
tough to
working.
date a porn star, man.
He's
I
like
don't
married
know,
to a
man.
porn
So-
star. Adam 22. He's like a big
Oh.
podcaster. He's married to a porn star. They got this podcast that they do together. He has his own, but he does one with his wife.
Yeah, LTP.
And they bring these other porn stars on, and then I guess they both
Why, yeah.
they both sex them after this podcast, like they have intercourse.
Yeah.
Anyways, the situation that's going crazy is, I guess they just married, and everybody's like, she just did another scene with another guy, and everybody's tripping. I'm like, yo, he married a porn star. I don't.
That's like you trying to. That's like you going to the strip club, getting with a stripper, and then be like, "Nah, you done."
Yeah, nah, you ain't nah. He know what he signed up for. That shit
Yeah.
clearly.
Correct.
I respect it honestly.
Well, because there's a whole bunch of videos with Tate. He's talking mad trash because he's just trying to dehumanize and calling him a beta male now. I'm like, why?
Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the hype is with that
Yeah,
guy,
that
man.
guy,
You know,
I don't know
I'm
how to-
glad.
I really don't know how he got so famous, bro.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
He just
It's
got
all-
famous
it's
for being
all-
an asshole to people.
I think it's all premeditated. They put him out there.
It's all a game.
Yeah, they all.
Yeah.
It's all pieces, man. Everybody thinks he's against the Matrix. They put him there for some reason.
I don't understand.
trying to kill
I
people.
literally tried to figure out what he's famous for because all of a sudden he was just getting bashed left and right, and I'm like, who is this guy? And I guess he's an ex-kickboxer that has some girls
Did it make
doing
it?
web shows or some shit. I don't fucking know. That shit sounds.
He's an ex kickboxer.
He had like a podcast, and then he That's all I really know
That's why
about
it's
him.
so weird. He like came out of nowhere, like you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, come on, bro. That's
He comes off as very cocky and arrogant to me.
Yeah.
Pushed
You
him.
know, but
Well, he
I-
got
again,
arrested in some country. I forgot
only
what country it
see
was.
Romania. You talking about for the
Yeah.
child?
Yeah, I
the
saw
For
that
child
shit.
trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he got arrested in another country for like Turkey or something like that for some other shit. I think that's how he got famous, honestly,
Oh yeah,
for having this particular mentality
he's notorious.
of supremacy. Honestly,
Good word.
He's notorious.
yeah, like
Hey,
for like being male supremacy and being like the ultimate alpha male or whatnot.
Yeah.
He's just
Top G.
like it's
that's
not.
what they call him in the comments. I'd be like, yo, is this like a cult thing? Like, what's
Yeah,
going on?
it really
Like,
is.
I don't understand.
It
just blows
really
my
is,
mind.
and it's scary how they give so much power to like just an asshole.
Yeah.
Like it's like he's got like what he says has no bearing on what you do.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a couple
It's
other
kinda-
people
it's
on
kinda
podcast
dick, yeah.
on
It was like-
podcasts too that
it was one thing he was talking about, and I was like, oh, this guy's a fucking idiot. And he was
Yeah.
like, something about he's like, oh, if you work hard or da da da, and you're not making any money, you're just an idiot and blah. And I'm just like, bro, you sound retarded, dog. You sound so fucking dumb, bro. Like, I mean, I guess, but maybe some people don't value the same things that you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's as simple as that. But fuck that guy, though. You know, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish him well. You know, whatever.
that really means he doesn't.
I be trying to keep it politically correct, little PC culture around here,
Hey.
you know. But
but why? He doesn't, and he's famous.
Who?
Tate?
Oh, I thought you were pointing at the camera.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, I know you're not talking about me.
No.
nah, show is famous though.
I'm
Nah.
not famous.
Anyway, but I mean, I don't know. Current events
If
and
you-
modern stuff, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really.
So if you
follow.
could, if you could pick a producer that you would want to work with,
Ooh, that's a tough one, bro. That's between Timberland, Pharrell, Swizz Beats,
Mm.
Dr. Dre. I mean, so many, bro. I mean, I love the way they like do pop and hip hop. They pretty much do it. I'd say Timberland. Let me just say Timberland.
I would
He's
say-
so versatile. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Timbo is
Yeah,
fire.
Timbo. Every time, you know,
I'm surprised
it's
you didn't
tough.
say.
That's really a tough one.
I'm
but I'm
surprised
gonna
you didn't say
Timberland.
Pharrell.
I like
He
Pharrell too, man, but Pharrell doesn't really do pop beats like that. He's never really, you know what I mean? I mean, he might have Nelly Furtado. And I wasn't even. I'm sorry, that's Timberland. I'm tripping.
Yeah, Timberland has
Timbo,
Nelly
yeah.
Furtado.
Yeah, Pharrell has, Timberlake. My fault.
Timberlake. Yeah.
Yeah, but Timberlake's not. I guess he's pop. He's more like R&B. I don't know how really.
He's a mix of
He's like a mix. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's a good mix. You know what I mean. But I think Timberland.
done
if I'm gonna-
country.
If I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna say Timberland. Yeah.
Timberland. It's not a bad pick.
Yeah,
You got the 250,000 to sit with.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yep.
You know, some boys.
That's all it takes. I figured his number would be higher than that.
that's just a sit down.
No,
with him.
Yeah, that's
two-
just the- yeah, it's just the
250,000 to
upfront, yeah.
listen to his beats. That's not including the beat.
That's the lit.
Damn, that's not.
I'm sorry, bro.
much.
Sorry, Timbo. I don't like you that much, big dog.
250.
That's just my budget speaking though, cause I like you a lot, but my budget
Learn
don't
how to
allow
do
me to
it.
like nobody that much.
To sit with him in the studio for him to play your beat, for him to play the beats for you is 250,000.
That's
Jeez,
nuts.
just send them in. How much is it for him to just send me them in an email? You know what I mean? Like,
249,000.
damn, bro, just drop tags all over that thing. Send me that. I don't know.
I don't know. So what do you got in the works now? Have you been in the booth lately?
No, just writing. Yeah, I'm just writing right now, man. I haven't really been in the booth in a couple months. Just last time I guess we went. I got a little home studio at the house, but it's just to do like references and stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Concept tracks. and
yeah,
shit.
concept tracks. Yeah, exactly. Get my juices flowing, keep them flowing, so that when I do go in the studio and I'm paying money, I'm ready. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, are you gonna stay with like doing singles, or are you trying to compile an album or a compilation?
Yeah, we're
or-
gonna do an album eventually. But that won't be till we got a decent amount of songs, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just to play. You know, you gotta shuffle some stuff around. Soon though, hopefully, man, we can get in the studio. We just been so busy, man. Like you said, we're all working guys. You know, we got jobs and stuff. But once we get in the studio, man, we're good because we get in there and we knock 4 or 5 tracks out in one night. You know what I mean? So that's a quarter of an album, pretty much. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we do work pretty
yeah,
well.
You know, we get in there, we knock stuff out. So
I see.
thankfully, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
The
But
last studio session I was in, and I wasn't even in it. It was just like a fly on the wall.
yeah, homeboy.
We're not gonna drop no names, bro.
Oh, we can't do that. My fault. Shout out to you though, bro.
Yeah, yo, it was, bro. It just, I don't know. That's why I get so
You
pet
ain't like
peeved
it?
when- It's just people don't write before they get to the studio.
Oh yeah, wasting time. I mean, that's
We
wasting
spend
money.
an hour on one beat, and then he's like, "Yeah, you know what? I ain't feeling to switch the beat." And I'm just like, "Bro, what?
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
you wildin', bro." I was like, "Yo." After a while, I was like, "Yo, I gotta get out of here, dog. I can't. I feel like I can't do this. This is just giving me. This wasn't even my session. I was just a fly. It was just giving me anxiety." I'm like, "Yo, this is
That'll
crazy."
get to you quick.
Yeah.
I mean, but was it your money though? Was it your money?
Nah, it was just a fly on the wall, but it still was just like I'm looking at the producer and I'm starting to give. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be a while. He's gonna catch me making a face or something. I gotta go, bro. Like, this is crazy. I respect everybody's, artistic style. Some people will stay in the studio for 5 hours and put out one fire ass track.
Yeah.
I respect that. But shit, not me. The way my budget works, I gotta have that bitch ready, cocked, and ready to go if I'm gonna drop bread and some studio time.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, thank you for joining us on Real People Off the Record. Jay just chilling. Or It's Official Show. We catch y'all. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Deuces.
Peace. We out here.
Peace.